everybody, 1legotrain here, and welcome to SCS Software's Bus Driver. This game came out years ago, and I've got the CD for it. It is available on Steam. And yes, I think this was one of their... Yes, this definitely was one of their earlier creations, so it's not necessarily better than American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulators. But you have to consider this game was back when people were... I'd assume when people are just trying to start out with really good 3D modeling. So, let's get right into the game. Now, first thing I'm going to point out, don't use your mouse. You cannot use your mouse no matter how hard you try. You use the left, right, up, and down arrow keys to go around the place, and you press enter to select. Well, here we go. And yes, I've done a couple of bus missions, and I've had this game for a couple of years, and I've played it to completion pretty much. So yes, you have 5 tiers with 6 buses in each, so you have about 30 routes that you can do. And yes, basically it's all about points. Should we start with this bus route? Another morning routine. We took the job of driving a school bus for Old Town Bell's school. Traffic can be pretty dense in the morning rush, so be careful. Never leave a bus stop early. Always wait until the clock reaches 0 and the panel indicates that you are free to drive on. Okay, let's do the one under that. Okay, that's a long one. Alright, let's begin. And it's very quick loading time. I quite like this, except for one problem, which I'll get to in a second. So as you can see, top left you have I'll start off with the top right is your total score, and you have to pull into these little bus stations. So the top right is your total score. The top middle is pretty much just messages or announcements or whatever you wish to call them. And then top left is how many points you either just gained or just earned. Now it's grayed out, which means I haven't gained or lost any points. It's a very point-based game. Now let's get to the other things. On the bottom left, I have my GPS, my map, and the distance just below it. I'd assume in miles. And always stop at these traffic lights because they always go red when you get near them. So next to the GPS is how early or late you are to a bus stop, and below that how many stops you have left. In this case I have 7 stops, and I'm currently 10 seconds early, but not for long because I have another traffic light that I have to go to. And next to that is how many people are in the bus and how many people are leaving at the next stop, and then how many people are sitting and standing. And then next to that is speed. I'd assume is in miles per hour with the gear. When you're going up some hills, it does sort of get stuck in between 3rd and 4th gear. Then you have your brakes meter, which I hate, personally. Mainly because I know buses aren't supposed to brake that hard, but it's kind of hard to brake when you're using the mouse and keyboard. I'm pretty sure this thing does have controller support though. So, and to the right of that, we also got RPMs, And it's a very simplistic game, actually. All you have is accelerate, brake, and as soon as you brake, you cannot hold it down. You cannot hold down the brake for too long, otherwise it will max out and you will lose points from braking too hard. And you get bonus points for actually parking in the spot. This is probably the best I've ever done on any route, honestly. Because I've been playing this game in years. And I did a couple of out of lane penalty. Yeah, you can get penalized like that quite frequently, actually. Can't see. And you're stuck to this third-person view, which is okay-ish. So now time to get back the points that I lost from penalty. So you have your standard forward, backward, left, right, movement, vehicles. You also have your four-way flashers, which you cannot put on when you're at bus stops. Anyways, four-way flashers. And you also have a horn. I'm pretty sure you have... I think you have one more thing. I think. Maybe. I don't know, there aren't too many controls in this game. So it's very simplistic. And after this, I guess we can try one of tier 2 routes. Because it's all about points, don't earn money, it's your points. I mean, you can do this if you wanted to be unrealistic about it. And as soon as you pull in front of the AI, they just stop. Dead stop. Dead stop, dead stop. I've hit a car. So I've lost 50 points. I almost hit another car. You can cut in front of them. So now everyone that's sitting is sort of worried because I'm currently driving sort of badly. And it's not my fault, it's just the way the bus handles. I swear it's just the way the bus handles. I think this thing does have control support. I'm not quite sure, but I think it does. There we go, now everyone that's sitting is happy because I've actually been a good driver. The glory greatest driver. Oh, I'm gonna place quite a few people here. Along with the people that sit are also people that can stand, but you need to drive even more carefully because they're standing. I don't know. I got my own bus lane, which for some strange reason other buses do not use. So, more stops to go. I need to get in because I don't want to crash into parked cars. So yeah, it's a good game it's a good quick game. It loads really quickly, as you saw. Wow. I almost now I got 15 bus, 15 moving, final stop. I'm trying to, and I know I'm late, but since when are buses ever on time or early? If they're early, then they have to wait around until they actually have it. There we go. On-time bonus. And let's try one of the tier 2 missions. Actually, that was a tier 2 mission. Oh wow, am I forgetful? Well, should we try a different bus? Which one seems like a cool one? How about a school bus? Yeah, I gotta get at least this one in. The video's been way too short. I also think vehicles have their own suspension when they're turning. Maybe. Oh yeah, and the only time you can actually slam on the brake is when there's no one actually in the bus. As I will prove right about now. When the brakes go to high, then you get a penalty for braking too much because your passengers get discomfort or something. Now watch how fast the AI takes off. They're out of here. I do find it kind of weird that it shows the mirror there. But yeah, it's brackets for the turn signals and plus and minus for the mirrors. If you just want to see where you are, in which I can see where I am. It's perfectly fine. Get over, I can see parked vehicles. I don't think you can turn right on the red either. Like, no, you cannot. You cannot turn right on red. There's the automatic transmission trying to figure out which gear it wants to be in. Cannot hold down the brake, otherwise your brake meter will go all the way up to the top, and then you'll basically lose points. So you have to let go of it, then you have to tap it, which sometimes leads you to put it in reverse gear, in which you can actually only do 7 miles an hour in reverse gear. My truck in American Truck Simulator, 18 speed gearbox, has 4 different reverse gears, can do almost 30 miles an hour in reverse. I was actually racing a NASCAR race with my dad, and he's not the best at driving NASCAR vehicles. And it was kind of funny. He spun out, but the caution didn't come out, so he decided to do the rest of the lap in reverse. And people will honk at you because you're technically in their path, technically in their AI path. Which which I find kind of weird. But you have to consider this game is years old, and compared to the stuff that SCS software has today, like Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator, I forgive them for this. This was their, I don't think this was meant to be an actual game, but from the graphics, it seems to be more of a test of, okay, how should we do this? Oh yeah, I remember this intersection. I pulled into the bus stop and 2 AI vehicles actually crashed. I'm not 100% sure if they were supposed to do that, but it's pretty much the only time I've ever actually seen an AI crash into each other. So yeah, once I got finished with that bus stop, basically the AI vehicles just disappeared. Makes no sense whatsoever, but hey, it's an old game. I'm gonna say that a lot. Do. The bus does have starting smoke effects, which I've noticed. And I've tried running this on a really old computer. Keep in mind the graphics of this are set to the max. Graphics of this are set to the max, so yeah. And the computer I tried running it on, it must have been horrible. It must have had like a, I don't know, 3.5 megabyte. Yeah, 3.5 megabyte of RAM or something. And also, if you notice, the stop sign actually does come out on the school bus. Okay, that's a horrible view to show it. Okay, it looks like we're going to be filling our school bus to the max, which is only about 18 people. Oh, you should see some school buses of today. Wait, is this thing 4-wheeled or 6-wheeled? Because I've noticed that almost all the bigger buses, including city buses, have like dually rear wheels. It only has 4 wheels, no wonder it can't hold some people. I still think this bus should be able to hold more than about 18 people. I mean, seriously. A bus that holds 18 people, that's like a super small bus. At any time, you can just decide to go and drive wherever you want. Yeah, that's something you can do, but you'll have to take a job first. There isn't any free one. Necessarily know where I'm supposed to corner. Okay. Thankfully the arrows, they help you out quite a lot. I was about to take the left here. Quit honking. Like I said, the lights always turn red. The stop sign does come out when you go to the stop sign. It's like that. Alright, duty accomplished. One-time bonus only 11%. That sucks. Only one driving penalty though. So yeah, I guess that is Bus Driver. Bit of a short video. Maybe if there's a short enough route. Nope, there isn't anything short. Well, I will show you. I guess I'll show you some of the other routes that you have in here. I mean, that one is pretty difficult. And this one is just insane. You're driving down a snowy road. And trust me, when I say snow, I mean snow, slick, very hard. But anyways, that'll do it for SCS Software's Bus Driver. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, please be sure to like, and subscribing helps a lot. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. I'll admit I really like this theme song. It's very catchy. Okay, this theme song's way too catchy. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.